evening and welcome to episode 20 of This Song Fucking Sucks. Today's guest, James Roach, can be found on the Twitter at RochoElDiablo. You can find my good man JP von Hitchberg at Schwarzenegger.com and DinosaurDick.com. Don't forget to check out the Northern California Spasmatics at Red Hawk in Placerville, California on Friday, September 30th, Feather Falls Casino on October 1st, Sausage and Suds Street Fair on October 2nd, and Dan's in Walnut Creek on October 7th. Love the show? I know you do. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. Also now on iHeartRadio and YouTube. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk? I'm gonna get you drunk. Get you love drunk off my humps. Today we listen to My Humps by Black Eyed Peas. This song fucking sucks. Hey JP, what's going on?
Oh, what's up, Jeff? How are ya, buddy?
I am swell. How are you doing?
I'm good. I got a friend over here who's going to join us today for the podcast.
Who is that, pray tell?
Oh my goodness gracious, you're never going to believe it. By way of West Virginia, Mr. Jimmy Roach! We know him as Roach. You can call him Roach, too.
I can?
Yeah, you know, I'm not too formal. I'm not. I don't want to bring too many structures to this environment because I know how much JP loves structured environments and all. So.
Oh yeah.
We're big on that.
My fave.
We're very official here. Very formal. So today is a red letter day for This Song Fucking Sucks because this is the first time we are hitting an artist twice.
Oh yes, that's true. I mean, they deserve it though.
Oh, definitely.
They deserve that honor.
Yeah. So I'm going to send a special plaque to the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, yeah. We'll give another. Can you put in some clapping sounds right here?
Yeah, totally. I'll probably put crickets. Okay, so so today we are visiting My Humps by Black Eyed Peas.
I kind of want Roach to take it from here since this was his choice.
Yeah, let's put him on the spot.
Let's put you right on the spot. You picked this song, so...
Yeah, I did, and I'm glad that you guys are going with the same method as how my stepdad taught me to swim and just throwing me into the deep end. No, it's first off, thanks for having me on, guys. And the minute JP was like, "Hey, you want to do the show this week? Here's some of the songs we've been kicking around." I saw My Humps on the list, and I got to tell you, man, this is a song that has been haunting my nightmares for like over a decade now. And I wanted to tell you guys why I had to pick this song. It's Destiny.
Sorry.
Of course.
Yeah. When I was at Marshall University several years ago, I was playing rugby, and there was a guy that was on the team. He was an older guy. He'd been in the military. Dude named Raz. One of my favorite people of all time. He was a little off kilter. And we had this math class together. He sat right behind me. We were in the last two rows. And we're just hanging out one day. And his phone goes off. And I wish I was making this story up. This is a grown man, like 27, 28 years old. My Humps was his ringtone.
Oh. That's amazing!
And not only did he not, like, he wasn't ashamed of it. The teacher in the math class was like, you want to do something about that? And he was like, oh yeah, you bet I do. He gets up and starts dancing down the aisle and out of the class to My Humps. So the song stuck with me ever since.
Wow.
I have no response to that. That's amazing. Where is that guy now?
Man, I don't know. We kind of lost touch. I think he's.
Was he your boy or what?
Yeah, no, he was actually. So He was actually the guy that caused me to break my collarbone and ended my rugby career because he hit me so hard. But yeah, no, we were cool. It wasn't like a malicious thing. I don't want to say that. He was an awesome dude, but
Rugby's
other
a
than that,
rough sport.
Yeah. But I would like to think that wherever he is right now, he's really jamming out to Fergie super hard.
He's probably got posters of Fergie framed in his and he's got kids now, but he's got the Fergie posters in his living room, signed and autographed.
I would like to imagine he's one of those like mega fans who gets a bazillion plastic surgeries to look like her.
Yeah.
So he's gender reassigned, and then he's getting the butt implants. You know?
Oh, that's good.
And it's
That's
like
good.
he ends up looking so close, but so just off enough for it to be like a plastic surgery disaster.
He's like he's like that guy who changed himself to look like a cat, right? Or is it a woman? I can't remember if it's a guy that did it into a woman as well, but like had the whiskers implanted and shit.
Oh, that's not good. And there's the
Like,
guy
well-
who has all the plastic surgeries to look like Superman, and
I
like
haven't seen that.
the plastic surgeon told him if he has one more plastic surgery, he might die, and he's just like, "Fuck that! I'm Superman."
Which
Wow.
is the
Amazing.
appropriate response at that point. You're like, what are you going to do?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's been his response the whole time.
Well, to get us back on track,
know.
I heard when I heard this song for the first time, I actually, similarly to bow to bang, rubby dubby chunky chunk bump a lump dump a doogie, I thought that was a commercial for something when I heard it, and I said, God damn, this is the longest commercial in the world. When I heard this song, I also thought, this is the longest commercial in the world. Why? This. And then I realized, oh, this is like Kid Rock's bow to jam diggy diggy rumpy dump sump a lump dump a doogie, and this is a fucking real song. So today, having never
I think
seen
that's questionable, to be honest.
well, sure,
Real.
sure.
Finger
So-
quotes real.
It didn't occur to me that there was a video to this song, and then I'm watching it and listening to it to review for this thing, and I was like, wow, this is really like the worst song you could ever write a video for. And then we learned that this song is so good that it won a Best Pop Performance by a duo or group with vocal in 2007 Grammy Award.
Oh, God. They just give those things away to anybody, don't they?
Can you imagine? I can't imagine. I thought it was a joke. It's like, it sounds like the word. I mean, it's like the child wrote this.
Pretty much. Pretty much
I mean,
did.
I run around all day changing lyrics to songs, basically singing, I stick my finger in my butt for you, or, lick the head of my cock and stroke my balls, everything. But if I just got will.i.am to produce this for me, I could have a Grammy.
That is true. That is
Right?
true. Yeah, pretty much,
It's like this was like song by CNC, you remember the like the cow goes moo and Fergie goes my humps and it won a Grammy. It's like they're just handing them out like Halloween candy.
I don't understand. I just don't understand. It gives me, it's like, this is it, guys.
Yeah.
We should just fucking put a gun in our mouths and end it right now.
This is Armageddon.
This is it, dude. The apocalypse is upon us.
The soundtrack of the apocalypse.
Imagine
Imagine swarms of locusts to this song.
it would just be Black Eyed Peas and Linkin Park on repeat the whole fucking time as Jesus throws thunderbolts through people's hearts.
So how about they take the vocal tracks to this, but put it to like the backing track of a Linkin Park song, like crawling in the background with this song on top of it, the douchiest mashup of all time.
You could have, what's his name? Sly Shinoda, whatever his name is. He could be like,
Oh yeah.
sometimes, I don't know why, it doesn't really matter how hard you try, my lumps, my lovely lady lumps.
Yes, the Four Horsemen riding out
Yep.
off the horizon to that.
Yeah, and then I'm just imagining like somewhere in the middle there's a breakdown with like discount Wyclef Jean like singing something non sequitur. Because I've decided that will.i.am was like he had to be like the fourth pick in the fantasy draft when they made this group. because they're like, okay, so we like that Wyclef Jean guy, but he's kind of got a little bit of artistic integrity. Who can we find that's a complete sellout but kind of reminds us of him? Will.i.am, you'll do. Like, come on down, buddy.
He'll do anything.
He'll do anything.
He really will. It's pretty funny. And it's funny how, like, the other guys at Appleby App and, or whatever his name is. And then who's the other guy? The weird looking one?
The Filipino, Johnny Filipino?
Yes. Who weirds me the fuck out. I think I said that last time, but he creeps me the shit out. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
They just stand there in the back and do the Running Man.
So there's a break at the end of this song, like at, I don't know, and it should end. And there's like this really lame breakdown where they do that, the imitation of the Funky Cold Medina. Do, 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 do. Right, they're doing all that shit. And it's totally rip off of Funky Cold Medina. But then it just kind of goes for like 8 bars or whatever it is. Like it's a bridge sort of. But that's at the fucking 4.5 minute mark of the song or whatever it is. And then all of a sudden it comes back in with some 20-second reprise, and then the song ends. And for me, I'm like, why the fuck didn't the song end then? And then Roach goes, well, they had to get the Filipino guy to show the video of him getting on the motorcycle to remember that he's in the band.
Yeah, because the whole time you're watching this video, you're like, okay, I got Will.i.am, I got Fergie, okay, all right. This is a good song about Fergie's humps that she mythically has in this video. And then you're like, where the hell are these other guys at? And then
I forgot that guy like is in the band. What's his name? Shit.
Dude, I don't know.
I think his name is Shit, actually.
I feel like his cheekbones are gonna cut me.
Dude, they are very aggressive. Like, he's got a super aggressive facial structure.
It scares me.
Like you think if he smiles too hard, he's just gonna like go Heath Ledger Joker on his own face.
Yeah.
Like,
that shit's just gonna break open.
Would you like to know how I got these scars? I was in the Black Eyed Peas.
I gotta find out what his name is now. Now I'm not gonna be able to live without it. All right, you guys continue. I'll jump back in when I find it. Oh, I think his name is Taboo.
Oh, Taboo. Yeah, that's
How
right.
How did I forget
Taboo.
that? Oh.
So we want to start talking about the song itself, if we must.
Yes, let's do it.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk?
Yeah.
So what kind of question is that? What answer is he expecting? You know, like, is that like, I am going to take this junk and I am going to pawn it for cash to buy meth?
I'm pretty sure that what he's saying is, hey, Fergie, do you have to take a shit? I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying.
Yeah, there's definitely a poop thing going on here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The opening line, I feel like, is like the musical equivalent of like the stereotypical New York construction worker. Like, hey, yo, baby, what are you doing with all that junk? Where you going with that junk in your trunk?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yes.
What if she took that a different direction and went, I am going to take my junk to the DMV,
Yes.
where I am going to wait in line and renew my license.
And process my papers.
It's a stupid question. Fuck your question. But yes, it is pretty much, hey, baby, where you going? You know, it's catcalling.
I'm gonna fuck your ass.
Ew. It starts here. I'm gonna get you drunk. So she has like a stutter this whole song.
Dude, okay. I fucking hate repetitive songs. I hate them. Like, it is the most annoying thing for me. And this is repetitive hell.
Oh, yeah.
It's constantly going on over and over again. And it literally makes me think of Mother Goose nursery rhyme stuff. Where it's, no lie, the lowest common denominator. They're like, we are going to be so dumbed down that it's going to be like a fucking children's song. And I can't.
Yeah, totally.
Except we're going to talk about sexually explicit connotations throughout the whole entire song. But it's going to seem like Old MacDonald went to farm, E-I-E-I-O, you know, like that. It's just so fucking... That's where that lies. Like a third grader would, or a 3-year-old would understand it. I just can't believe this was made into a song, and then there was a video made for it, and then that won a Grammy. I just don't understand. I can't fucking believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Have I mentioned that we should just put guns in our mouths and blow our brains out, guys? Have I mentioned that yet?
Yeah, at least once.
Yeah. I'll work on that. I'll get back to you.
God damn it. Okay, I had to get that out.
Yeah, I could see that you were stewing under the surface there. But no, this thing, it's like, so there was this thing that especially hip hop, but a lot of pop music did around this time, and like Lil Wayne is the worst perpetrator of it. It's where they took that like the New Orleans like call and answer club hip hop thing, and they just totally ripped it off and destroyed it, and like it turned into people saying the same word over and over again, to where you're like this weird like drum clap Catholic service where you're just like, you say the thing and then I'll say the thing and then I say the thing.
Yes. And then what is the purpose of just throwing all of the repetition in there?
I know exactly what it is. It's just to fill up the space so that they can get the rhyme to happen when they want it to.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I just don't get it. I don't understand.
I do just want to commend the songwriting here for being able to rhyme junk, trunk, drunk, and hump, and then hump 2 more times.
And then hump with lump.
How do you come up with that stuff?
I'm going to be honest with you. When I think of a lump, it does not give me a fucking boner. If I think of a girl having a lump, it sounds like, definitely does not make me think that must be about her tits. It makes me think, oh my God, she has a goiter or there's a tumor somewhere, and I am not turned on by this.
You should definitely get that lanced or maybe biopsied at least.
Yeah, you might want to get that checked out.
Just in time for Breast Care Awareness Month in October.
Oh, this is perfect for this song. Yes.
Bam!
So don't forget to check your lumps. Your lumps. Your lovely lady lumps.
Oh, God. There you go.
It's funny you said goiter. That's exactly what I thought of, too.
It's just gross.
When she says hump, I think of like a hunchback.
Yes.
Does she have like crippling scoliosis?
Yes. This song doesn't make me think of sexy anything. This song sounds like problems that you have with your body that you need to get checked out.
So she's got a stutter.
Yeah.
She's got scoliosis and a hunchback.
She's got to take a shit. Then Discount Wyclef noticed
that she was prairie dogging the whole time.
He asked,
hey lady, you got a turtle head peeking out.
He asked the question, yo bitch, you got a shit? You got a shit? You got a shit?
And then on top of that, she's got tumors. So
she's
that's
fucked.
no good.
You know, and right here I feel like would be the best time to bring up my 2 biggest problems with this song, and they both involve Fergie. First off, if you just listen to the song, like, and not just on a very shallow level, not even that she can't sing or anything else, it's just that she kind of has a bit of a horse face. If you're just listening to the song, you're like, oh, she's probably a cute chick, and then you watch the video and you're like, Fergie has no ass, and Fergie has, like, she would be better off if perhaps there was a little bit of tumor there, because there are no lumps. So who is singing the song that is finding Fergie attractive, that's hitting on her? And secondly, I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was a big thing that like really tipped me over into like, Fergie's not attractive. You remember when she pissed her pants on television?
Oh,
on
yeah.
Stage in front of like
Right.
thousands of people?
I do.
Then kept dancing like she didn't piss her pants?
Because she's a professional.
She's a professional, yes.
Yes. Not an attractive woman. And it's not because
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to white girls. You know, people know that I'm generally not attracted to the white girls. She's just not an attractive woman. And on top of that, I have in my notes here, awesome melody, Fergie, and sick voice at that.
Yeah.
Your melody is trite, banal. I mean, I've used these words to describe the Black Eyed Peas before. And completely, it's what, a fifth, maybe? A fifth again? Or
Yeah.
It's like
not even.
not even. And so she's just using just a few notes. And there is no arc. There is no, it's a repetition of that really shitty melody that keeps going on.
Yeah.
But then if you listen to her voice too, like, she doesn't have a particularly good voice, I don't think. I don't agree with you, Roach, that when I hear her voice, I don't think this bitch sounds hot at all. But maybe that's my preconception because I know what she looks like already. But I don't hear. I just hear like a person because she has like that scratchy cigarette smoker voice.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that
She was a drug addict.
Right, and I don't hear that voice as sexy. Some people find it to be sultry. I don't personally.
Yeah, I do just want to clarify. I don't want people going out there like, oh, hashtag Roach loves Fergie.
I'm definitely hashtagging that today.
That is going on the episode.
Yes.
If you just listen to the song and the great lyrical structure that it has, you're like, okay, maybe this song is about someone attractive. Not that an attractive person is singing it.
I got you. Okay, yes. Okay, I see what you're saying now, yes. Now that makes more sense for sure. I wasn't even hearing the words. I was hearing that sound that's like a 50-year-old woman who's got a breathing tube in, like, this is the woman singing the song to me, talking about her fucking lumps, because she's got breast cancer and lung cancer, most likely.
She's got a trach ring and stuff.
You know what I want now, though?
She's singing out of her stoma.
Oh, gross.
Now all I can think of is Tom Waits singing the song. And I want that so bad.
Well, it does say on Wikipedia that there's been many, many covers of this song, so it's possible that we could send this to Tom and have Tom. My lungs. My lovely lady lumps. That's
he
pretty
does
good
it all
Tom Waits.
slow with the piano.
Yeah, the piano.
And does the barroom version.
If you could see me, I was putting my hands in the piano position.
Yeah, solid technique.
Yeah. What you got going on with all that junk? Oh man, he's got. Well, you know what? Let's do it ourselves, and I'll just do the Tom Waits on top of it.
Yeah.
We can make this. We can do this. Done. All right. Hashtag Roach loves Fergie.
All right.
Oh wait,
you got that. So I think we've flirted with the idea of the thing that she does when she says my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump. That thing, but we haven't really gotten to the heart of it. The cheerleader-y, sing-songy thing. Da-da, da,
yes.
da, 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 da. That makes me want to fucking die. I cannot stand that. I hate that so much.
That was a volcano.
It makes me so angry. So angry. It just makes my skin crawl. It just makes me so angry. And that right there boils it down. That's when I'm just like, that's it. I'm going to fucking murder somebody over this song.
I bet you were a treat at pep rallies in high school then, huh?
It kept getting compared to the Gwen Stefani song.
That was, which one? The Hollaback Girl?
Right, because that does the same thing.
But that song was after this, right? I think it was.
No.
Gwen Stefani didn't do a solo career. Well, look. Keep talking. I will research.
Through the magic of the interwebs.
Research that, but I'm pretty sure it was not.
I thought Hollerback was.
I don't know, guys. There's
so
many good
you're
songs.
Right. This is 2000. Hollerback Girl is 2004. Yeah, okay. This is 2006. Yeah. So, wow. I guess so much time has passed. I didn't realize Gwen went on her own, or 2005. So it's right around the same time, though.
Yeah, same. It's real
same
close.
Era, really close. Yeah.
But yeah, if you look in the like wiki when they're talking about the critical stuff, people kept saying, "Oh, it's kind of like that song."
Okay.
Which is true because of that thing, and it's like but it's so painful. I can't stand it. I mean, I didn't like cheerleaders back in the day. They were obnoxious. It's just fucking fake peppy bullshit. So it's like, why would I want to hear that in a song?
They were, you know what they were really good at though?
What?
Cheerleaders were really good at sucking dicks.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they did it a lot. And didn't use a lot of discretion in whom they chose dicks to suck. Is that even English? And whom's
that is
and whose dicks that were chosen to fillet?
You know, I'm gonna
they had enough discretion not to fillet mine.
I was going to say, I'm going to have to take your word for it because I know it's going to be hard to believe with my charming personality, but I wasn't exactly pulling a lot of tail around the cheerleader tongue.
I find that shocking.
Right?
I think you need to change that right now.
Yes, let's go find some cheerleaders. We can go to Sam L. High today and just find a couple of them.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not really built for prison either. It's not going to be a good look for me.
Well, I'm built for statching, and so got it in.
Underage pussy.
Kid got it in. Woo!
Oh.
Yes.
I kid. Listeners, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Disclaimer, we do not approve of any underage sex. Unless you're both underage, then fucking go for it, bro.
But don't record it.
Thunderage? What age is that?
Thunderage.
Thunderage girls? That's gotta be like, what, 50 or 60-year-olds? Thunderage.
See, now that's hot. Going and finding, like, geriatric love. Fuck yeah. And it was great because of that menopause shit. You could just jizz in there all you want.
You know what? I think I found a new calling for myself.
The GILF hunter?
GILF Hunter. J.P. Von Hitchberg, the GILF Hunter Diaries.
The GILF Hunter. Hashtag GILF Hunter. That's amazing. Okay.
I gotta write these hashtags down.
So get that down there. So, all right. And what's crazy is that gets us through like 5 seconds of the song. There's still so many words. We haven't even got.
Let's start. You take it away, Jeff.
So many words. So then the verse starts, and she's like, "I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily." So first of all, I hate that because it's stupid. But you know, the rhymes in this whole section are so questionable, and they don't have to be. They're so simple. And there's plenty of options.
Yes.
But they're just they really sped through it. They really just went, yeah, first thing comes to your head. Free form, I don't give a shit. I feel like I do it on the daily. I drive these brothers crazy. I think I would flip that maybe. I'm not totally sure on that. But still, it's crazy and daily. It's not totally wrong, but it's not the best. And I think you could do better.
Well,
you could do better.
There's a lot of family rhymes in this. But
the
content is really, 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 sophomoric.
And there's little content. It's like there's a lot of just filling space because it's like...
nothing's being said, and it's just, I don't even know what the fucking Seven Genes True Religion even is. I'm so...
They're gene brands.
I'm just...
You don't know True Religion? It's at the mall.
I don't know.
True Religion?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Expensive jeans.
JP's not allowed near the mall, what with, underage children being there so often.
God damn it.
Okay, but they treat me really nicely. They buy me all these ice, and she has to fill that in, so that's real questionable. That's weird and dumb, and fuck that. And here's the thing, is like there's so many opportunities, they could do that right easily. They just didn't put the effort into it.
Yeah.
And then here starts the product placement portion of the song where Dolce & Gabbana, Fendi. Madonna's not a brand, but it rhymes with Gabbana, so I guess...
this says Fendi... Well, you might be looking at different lyrics. This says Dolce & Gabbana, Fendi, and that Donna Karen. Because Donna Karen is... So Fendi and that Donna Karen, they be sharing. Donna Karen is a brand.
See, that makes sense. That's not what it says on my lyrics. That makes
Your
way more
lyrics are
sense.
Dumb. Yeah.
And, well, here... okay, so...
Dumber than ours are.
That makes... I know. I don't know why. I always get the bunk lyrics. I guess I gotta
every time.
I know. It makes it interesting, though. Because they have Fendi and Madonna caring, as in, I care for you. Caring, they be sharing. Which I'm like, that just doesn't make any sense. What the fuck does that mean? But that does go to another thing that I wanted to complain about later on in the song, about how in order to get the rhymes to happen, they keep doing this thing where they complete the sentence on the next line.
It's a run-on, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a run-on,
because they're trying to... And it's like, that is such sloppy lyric writing. It's so stupid.
Well, it can be cool if you do it...
Right?
I mean, it can be. I've heard it work really well in certain things and be like, oh, that was clever. But when you're doing it every fucking line like this, it just sounds like a run-on sentence, and they're not saying anything, so it just becomes totally boring. And never mind the fact that it becomes even more boring because she's doing that melody over and over and over again that doesn't have any...
I'm going to keep doing that the whole show.
It doesn't go anywhere. As a person who studied music for no fucking reason, because that clearly doesn't matter in winning Grammys, it's like, I want to hear something go somewhere. I want to hear the melody do something, and this is just a woman who's got lot of medical problems, who can't sing, talking about all the things that some dudes want to do for her and buy her, which is pretty much unbelievable. It's giving fat chicks in Kansas hope when there really is none.
No one in Kansas should ever have any hope.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Roach.
They live in Kansas. That's
yeah.
And they're not listening to this. They're busy eating like deep fried mayonnaise balls or something anyway. So.
I feel so bad for fat people right now. Anyway,
not necessarily fat people. People that have lots of medical issues because they eat food that's brown and white and yellow. Okay. Anyway, next.
But here's to go back to, you're saying how there are times when that works, having the rhyme kind of in the middle of the line continue. I feel like when that does work, the rhythm of the melody helps it along. The rhythm of this melody works against it because there's an ending point.
Right, exactly.
Fendi and Madonna, that makes it sound like a stopping point. So when you get Fendi and then Donna, Karen, it's like, right. That's supposed to be together. Like, I'm not going to know that from the way you stopped, And obviously the illiterate who wrote out these lyrics didn't. So
they actually tried to make it somehow make sense.
That didn't work either.
Yeah, that was their first mistake.
And the way Karen, they be Sharon, it's like, that sounds like one idea.
Right, and then that one, now it runs on again, because they be sharing all the money.
Sharon. And I go like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, sharing all their money got me wearing fly.
Fly.
It's like, why does...
That isn't even fucking English.
No, it's not.
That is not English.
It is not. I've never heard anybody, like, I get the idea of wearing things that are fly, wearing things that make you look fly. I've never heard of wearing fly.
Well, have you seen that Jeff Goldblum movie? He wore the fly really well.
He was the fly.
He wore it so well. He was walking on the fucking ceiling, dude.
Kill me.
That's a fitting fucking reference right now if I've ever heard one. Just please kill me and make this stop.
All right, we're going to have to speed this up because really, I don't know if I can take going through all of these lyrics.
I know. Let's see.
Grammy award-winning lyrics, please, sir.
Keep reminding us of that. Whether I ain't asking. So yeah, that.
Brother, I ain't asking. Is that what you just said to me?
It's whether I ain't asking. What do you got?
Okay, I don't know.
Wait, can we stop and just do whatever lyrics you have? Because this sounds like a way better song. Like she's talking to her friend Karen about some nice shit that she got, and she's like, "Whether, please let me wear it."
Wait, whether I ain't asking? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Ours says, "Brother, I ain't asking."
Okay, I think this time mine are right because she
I don't
says
know.
whether. So she's
WHETCH. Fuck me. Okay.
He just starts listing letters. WHRQPLMFKX.
That's really got my brain works, guys.
Delta Bravo.
Dildo.
4-9.
Just have a flashback from Nam.
Dildo.
Incoming.
Oh, fuck me.
Do you smell toast?
Toast. Toast. Okay, brother. No, whether I ain't. So
right. Even though I'm not asking is the translation.
Meaning that people are buying this shit for her, even though she's not asking for it because she's got a goiter. Oh, because she's gonna die. Now it makes sense. Like,
see, that makes sense. People felt bad for her because she's got a humpback and she's got tumors.
We're gonna hide the fact that you look like a horse and you have this
put a bunch of nice shit on you.
We're gonna put a bunch of nice shit on you so nobody will notice.
And that she's got a really bad stutter. And then, I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. All right.
Oh, I didn't even realize. This is so fucking... Do we have to? Can we just skip it? Because we know where we're going with it. Oh.
Yeah, that's what the listeners are thinking. This is the 20th time I've heard this episode. So, she keeps on taking from them, but she's not taking it, I think is what she's going for. Like the D, like getting fucked.
Well, ours says taken like she's not taken, as in nobody owns her. So she's saying we can keep on dating and I can keep on demonstrating my love.
Oh, see, they wrote taking again. See,
right. No,
I got the
illiterate
lyrics here.
This is rhyming taking with taken.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
True genius. True genius of
It still makes more sense.
Certainly
they wrote
does,
just the same thing again. So I totally thought it meant, and no, I'm not taking it like in the ass.
She's not taking it in her humps.
Yeah, she's not taking it in her ass. Okay, that was, you know what? I don't know. It could be.
No, that makes sense. No, I'm not taken. I'm single. We can keep on dating now. Keep on demonstrating my love.
My love.
My love.
My love. My love.
Bunch of things to unpack there. First of all, this is the second time we've had a line where it continues on to my love. Last week, it was the same thing. Remember? It was with J-Lo, they had my love, and you're like, what does that have to do with it? And I was like, no, that's continuing the line. You wouldn't know it, but now that we've kind of looked at it, it is.
Just want to say, J-Lo, a true musical genius.
Well, compared to Fergie, perhaps.
Perhaps. And that, wow. Okay, continue.
When she says keep on demonstrating until she says my love, because that's the thing, is there is at least some amount of computing time in there where I'm trying to decode this drivel into something that makes sense.
Right.
I'm thinking of like a civil rights demonstration, and I'm wondering what that has to do with anything like we march with signs.
Keep on demonstrating. Got you.
And then it's like my love. Oh, okay. But then I have to unpack that because she's not the one who's doing the loving. She's not in love. She's just using the guy. It's his love.
Yeah.
Keep demonstrating your love to me, not my love. Why does she say my love? That's how you're just using him. You don't love him. He loves your
goiter,
lumpy shit. Also, lumpy kind of makes me think of cottage cheesy like thighs and stuff.
Everything about the word humps and lumps just really, the connotation is so lost on me.
I know, it's not sexy at all. It's just gross. It's like out-of-date yogurt in a plastic bag.
And everybody was like, this is amazing. I'm going to download this song, 700 billion times. God damn it.
Yes. Okay, you love my lady lumps, my hump, my hump, my hump, my humps, they got you, and that's when
the auto-tune comes in.
Yeah.
But this is early on, right, when the auto-tune was kind of like making its way in, so...
yeah, it was starting to get, I think auto-tune really kind of got fucking rocked out when Cher did her song, Believe. That's when people were like, oh, it's a thing. But then it really started going crazy at this point.
Believe in love after love. That one?
Yep. That's the one.
Was a treat, too.
That's a really good one. That's a gay man's anthem right there.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, so we get into this chorus. Yeah. Heavy finger quotes on chorus. So one of the things that's driving me nuts about this song is how... for a lot of the song, there's like no bass. Well,
there's not for a lot of the song. There's no
music,
chords. It's just it's a beat with rap, and it has the funky Cold Medina thing going on, and then all of a sudden they have that shitty synth melody that sounds like it was played by a child on a Casio keyboard.
Yeah.
That keeps repeating, but it's like different Casio keyboard sounds. Everything about it, but on top of that. What I thought was cool is it's possible, right around this area of the song, it sounds like there's a live triangle being played.
That's Taboo in the back. He's just hitting his cheekbones with a drumstick. It's
unbelievable. He really is. He's the backbone of this band.
Yeah, it's a shame they didn't let him have a bigger part in all of this. Fuck you, Los Angeles.
They didn't know that Roach... It's inside. They're looking for him as if he's hiding outside. They got the helicopters around here.
They got to get that infrared going on.
They're going to be able to find me on the heat map when this hashtag takes off.
Okay, yeah, so, that, and when it's like they do she's got me spending and everything happens in unison. Why? It's, no.
Yeah, just like this whole thing, it's like the callback thing and like where everybody's singing over top of each other and like you have like the one part of the song that actually kind of makes a little bit of music. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm glad that you guys jammed all of your your harmonies or your attempt at, again, giant finger quotes on harmonies. Like that you just jammed all this crap in here. It's like, and went, yeah, okay, that'll be the little blurb single part, and we'll just go on and we'll go back to singing about nonsense again.
And speechless.
We can really whittle this down to it's an anthem of objectification and materialism. You know, it's like that is the theme to this song.
I think you're giving it too much credit even calling it that. Like, because I feel like the whole thing is just like they were sitting around one day, they're just sitting around in the offices at Def Jam or whatever fucking label these people are signed to, and they went, man, that Kanye West Gold Digger song, that was good, that made a lot of money. How do we do one of those?
Yep.
And again, because they had the fourth pick in the draft of who's going to be the next Wyclef Jean, and they went, Will.i.am, what do you got? Hit me with something. And he went, junk in your chunk, man. You like that? They're like, fuck it, man. Put it on wax. Let's do it.
Fergie was like, I just went to the doctor's office, and they were checking me for lumps in my breast.
And then Will.i.am's like, your lumps? Those lovely lady lumps?
You know what's even...
And all of a sudden it was like, BAM!
Light bulb. Ding!
The best part of this is, and I didn't know this until we had the Wikipedia page up on this very lovely, nuanced song about consumerism, is that this song wasn't even supposed to be for the Black Eyed Peas. This was supposed to be for the Pussycat Dolls. And you know what? God, they made some horrible music, but at least a couple of them were easy on the eyes. Like,
yeah,
that is true.
So I can buy that being a song for them, but then you got
it makes a lot of sense for them, because they are Black Eyed Peas is pretty vapid, but they're very, very vapid.
A lot of alliteration there, brother.
Very vapid.
I like how you very, 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 very Fergied this one, bro.
You're welcome.
It's bad enough we live in a world where a Grammy went to the Black Eyed Peas. Can you imagine if the Pussycat Dolls did this and actually won the Grammy? Like, that's shotgun deep throating territory there for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
I mean, I'm already feeling like that barrel's getting close to my mouth right now, and I'm not talking about Roach's dick over here. I'm just saying.
Yikes.
Too young for the GILF hunter anyway.
That's right. You're not of
amazing. But yes, I despise how she's singing about I'm using you and I don't care about you and I'm offering you nothing of value. I'm just going to use you so you can give me shit. And then, you could look at my stuff, but you can't fucking touch it. You can't have any of it. Fuck you. It's the prototypical, I'm a hot chick, and I'm entitled. Bah!
Yeah, man.
Not to say that she is. That's debatable or whatever. I'm not even getting into that. But that's the mentality. I'm hot. Give me stuff. Fuck you. I hate that.
That's Los Angeles, bro.
It is.
That's why I don't want to date chicks
shit
from Los Angeles anymore. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over dating.
It's
I mean, I'll
bullshit,
fuck
bro.
them. Don't get me wrong. I won't spend any money on them, and I'll fuck them. But I'm not going to buy them a goddamn thing. And I'm certainly not going to date them.
There you go.
Would you be my girlfriend? Fuck no. But
yeah.
I would like to, inject meat salamis in their sauce, in their holes, in their sausages. I wasn't talking. I'm talking about docking all of a sudden. I don't know how I got there. Whoops. Okay, guys, in West Hollywood, that's where I stay.
Hey, man, you do you. And think about it.
I'll do me. You're right. I will stick my own wiener inside of my anus. I will do me.
And another good point for the GILF hunter. They can take them teeth out, and it's just all gumming, brother.
That's right.
It's all gumming.
It's the best.
Boys, you haven't lived until you've had a proper gummer. That's when Nana puts them teeth in the.
Nana.
Someone else's.
So
Nana.
turned on right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, check this out. I'm going to kind of speed through a few of these because I want to get moving. So what you gonna do with all that ass inside your jeans? That is the most poop related part to me.
Oh yeah.
That when we start talking about actual ass and being in jeans, I'm just thinking this is definitely some feces stuff going on.
Oh yes,
So I was totally right.
especially since it's followed up with "I'm gonna make you scream." Like if you pull her jeans off, there's gonna be something deplorable inside of there, and you're like, "What did you eat In and Out?" Like, and then follow that up with 6 days of like Jack in the Box because this is horrible.
Now I'm gonna have In and Out after this, though. That's gonna be a great idea.
Yeah,
Just made me
does sound
hungry.
good.
just don't eat the Jack in the Box afterwards. It's not good.
Oh no.
Just in case.
And I
eat the
also
box.
my same volcanic hatred
here.
goes for the check it out. When she says that, I really want to hit her. Check it
Oh.
out. Like, shut up! I fucking hate you. Shut up!
I just laughed so hard I drooled on my notes.
Okay. Now you can hit that verse part.
Yeah. Well, so then, yeah. I mean, there's pretty much nothing I can relate to until he says, "I mix your milk with my Cocoa Puff, milky, milky cocoa. Mix your milk with my Cocoa Puff, milky, milky, right?"
Right?
I am.
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Honestly, I love that. For me, was like, okay, that's good. I like that. Like, I
You
like.
really?
Well,
No.
I've had the opportunity of sucking milk out of a tit, and it was awesome. So immediately I think of something that's pleasant in my life.
It's a lactation thing?
Yes,
I
and
think
I don't have a black dick, but I would like to imagine that I did. And if I did have a black dick, I would like to have someone lactate on my black dick and mix it all together with my semen. Right? See where I'm going, guys?
so much unpacking.
There's so much goodness in that.
So here's what I think he's going for. I think he's going for the "you're a white girl, I'm a black dude, so
Oh shit! I missed
your
that.
milk."
I missed that totally. I got into fucking pervert mode as soon as I heard that.
Well, yeah, you go into lactation mode. You're straight up lactating old ladies.
I am so into it. It's sweet and it's nice. It's good stuff, guys.
It's
This
fucking
is-
weird, bro.
It's the juice
It's
of
weird.
woman. This is a life-giving juice to humans. How could I not love it?
Roach is just dying over there.
There's so many things going on here right now.
This shit blew wide open.
Yeah, and I'm never gonna eat cereal again.
Sorry.
And also, this is another product placement. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
See, I can relate to that.
I'm cuckoo for lactation,
Yeah.
says JP.
I like Cocoa Puffs. You said the ass inside your jeans, right? I wasn't even
Right.
hearing anything anymore. But then all of a sudden, I noticed as it comes up again, he says, "What are you gonna do with all that breast? All that breast inside your shirt?" And I'm like, "Your shirt." And I was like, "Did he just say breast inside your shirt?" And we were like, "What the fuck? That isn't even.
That is weird.
There's not even a rhyme there. Like, what the fuck? That's just like some dumbass motherfucker being like, 'Let me see your kids.' Sure." And you're like, what the fuck? Like, that's not even musical. It's not even clever.
It does set you up for your lactation thing, though. Because that's
Yeah,
really
that's
the
true.
answer. I mean,
It came too late in the song.
you gonna squirt some of your lady juice all over me?
Yeah, over my Cocoa Puff, motherfucker. I know.
The best part of all
my
of this
God.
is like, again, in this Grammy award-winning, cleverly lyrically crafted song, is that those were the best lyrics that Will.i.am had. Because he gets to the end of the song and he's like, fuck, we got to fill up 2 more bars. Let's round breast with shirt and work with work. Call it a day. Like, that's the best that you had left after, like, Humps. You weren't setting on something smart that you were just going to sneak in at the end. Nope, let's just dumb it up the rest of the way.
We've given up on life.
We've given up. Oh, God.
Yeah, let's, we're fucking jam it up to this song fucking jams.
Colon.
A pleasant alternative. The part of the show where we talk about a song that doesn't suck. JP, what doesn't suck for you right now?
All right, we'll do the usual sandwiching that we do when you have a three-way here.
Yeah, we're going to do a Roach sandwich. It'll be great. You'll love it, buddy.
All right.
Something that I've been listening to a lot lately, actually. It came out recently, but not super recently, is Megadeth's Dystopia record.
Oh, really?
Which I don't know if you are a Megadeth fan right now or not, or had you been being a guitar player, or like where do you stand in that?
Oh, totally.
Yes.
I kind of lost track of them after Euthanasia, but everything up until that.
Oh, okay. They had a little stint where they actually put some good stuff out. Chris Broderick was playing guitar. I actually liked it. It was like they did Endgame 13. It was good. Then they did Super Collider, which was fucking horrible. Horrible. And I had pretty much lost interest a little bit. And I during that time, I saw them play a couple times before Super Collider came out. Anyway, so Super Collider came out, and I said, okay, Dave's been starting to lose it anyway with his politics and his republicanisms and his Christianity. The guy's, he's gone off the deep end. But they did get right. Dave Ellefson back in the band back then, too, so that's been cool to go watch the shows and have Dave playing bass again. But on this record, I guess Chris Broderick left, and they didn't have a drummer, so Chris Adler from Lamb of God played on the whole record. Yep. And they got Kiko, what's his name? Kiko Loriero. It's a younger dude.
Yeah, he's good.
He's fucking amazing. So I wasn't really sure what to think of this before it came out, and then as soon as I heard the record, I was blown away. I loved it from the first song. I love it all the way through. I'll jump into the song to promote. Fatal Illusion, which is the third track on the record, starts off with this fucking riff that is like just massive heavy. The way that it's like all stop-starty, wicked heavy. I feel like I never really heard Megadeth do a riff like this before. It's like I don't even know. It's just a super heavy riff. Then it goes into like a beat with that riff, and then all of a sudden it drops out and they kick in to which sounds like Roach said classic Megadeth. Like all of a sudden it just starts burning. And what's cool is you got Chris Adler on drums. And the way that he's playing, he plays like a metal guy, and he also has that he has that thing too when they're doing sort of the stop-starty and the hit stuff. It just has so much punch and so much. I mean, I don't know. It almost has like that Pantera feel because there's like a groove in it. Because Lamb of God is definitely influenced by Pantera, so you get like the groovy stuff mixing with the Megadeth sound, and but it's awesome. And the way the song builds is that opening riff never comes back in, but it's such an awesome opening part. Then you get Dave, and Dave's voice has been questionable here and there for the last 10 years because he's getting older, but his voice actually sounds pretty good on this, and he's singing within his range. It's nothing spectacular, but it actually kind of sounds cool. But really, it's the guitar playing that in this song with all this crazy sweeping and all this solo stuff. And as the song continues on, it's a well-written song, but then like they get into like the outro part of it where it's just like the break. I'm sorry, I forgot one of the coolest parts of the song. So then before the verse actually kicks in, there's a little bass solo area where you got Dave Ellefson doing this bass thing, and Roach is like, listen, he's like, wait a minute. And I go, that's Dave Ellefson. He's like, yeah, there's no way that they would give anybody else except for Dave Ellefson a little bass solo section before the fucking riff gets going. So that part's really cool too because the bass tone is fucking awesome. The production on this record is spectacular. Anyway, so they get to the end of the song and it just turns into like speed metal. Just fucking thrashes it out, and there's just solo galore to the end, and it just like leaves you feeling like, oh my god, what's the next song? And it's just, I don't know. I'm really impressed with Dave for being able to kind of do this at this late in his career. And I told Eloy about it, bass player for Schwarzenegger and Dinosaur Dick, because he's a huge Megadeth fan, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it sounds like Megadeth, whatever." But then he's been listening to it, and the more he's like, "Oh, this is fucking cool." Like Kiko's part in this band is actually really cool because he adds a different sort of guitar thing in there. I don't know, man. The record is awesome, and this song in particular is like, it's fucking mega, dude. Megadeth.
All right, hey Roach, what you been listening to lately?
Man, this is a really hard pick for me because I was like, if I'm gonna come down here and shit on such a great artist, hashtag Roach loves Fergie. that I really got to bring my A game. So I tossed a few things around, and I finally settled on the lead track off the new Sturgill Simpson record. Big fan of this guy's work. He's a cat from Kentucky, which is just across the way from me, 3rd West Virginia. Shout out, what up? But the song's called "Welcome to Earth." Little subtitle, Polywog. It's off Sailor's Guide to Earth, and the whole thing is basically like a concept album to his son, like trying to give him worldly advice and stuff. And the subtitle of the track is basically a reference to Sturgill's time in the Navy. When you start out, you're considered a polywog. Then you're a shellback whenever you cross the equator. So it's kind of starting from the beginning, and it starts off on this like kind of little dark and gloomy like background sound effect thing as it fades in to the actual music, and it's like this sort of low tempo, almost gospel influenced thing where he's kind of going into the roots of where Sturgill's been like this champion for the outlaw country thing for a while, and he's definitely got a lot of country roots in his music, but he's started to kind of shy away from that and do a lot more R&B influenced stuff, a lot more Memphis blues, and a lot more of the gospel influence, and he's kind of going through really well-crafted lyrics, I think, in my opinion, of just kind of giving like an introduction to how the world works to his son, and like explaining how a little bit of like how he started to change his life already. And then about halfway through the song, it just cuts into this like full-on Memphis R&B, just hardcore driving, like just full-on blues experience, and really picks up the tempo. And that was the part that really got me on the song. Is like, it's like, okay, this is a pretty cool intro, and then you're like, holy shit, where did this come from? And it's just like, it's so tight. He put a horn section in with the band on this record, and it's just, it's something that I feel like is the perfect next step for where he's going with his career right now, because he's gone from that outlaw country flag bearer, and he's still like a very vocal guy in that scene, but it's probably the most outlaw punk rock thing you can do, and there's a lot of that influence in his music too. He covers Nirvana's In Bloom on this album as well, to just be like, okay, cool, you guys really like that, but I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm just going to kind of go on and do whatever the hell I feel like, and that's what he does with this record, and I feel like it works really well.
I think, I heard about him because of the In Bloom cover from an artist that was performing at the Craftsman, who does a lot of, he's an older guy, Simon Petty, I'll give a shout out because if anybody likes sort of folk stuff, Simon's really, really good. He's an English guy who he loves like older, like classic stuff, and he has a really cool, sultry voice, a deeper voice. He's really, really awesome, and he was asking me if I had heard of this song. I hadn't. I never heard of this guy. What's his name again? I always forget his name. Sturgill Simpson. Yeah. And so I checked it out, and I heard the In Bloom cover, and it was like, Jeff, have you heard that?
I have yet to.
Dude, you're gonna. It's awesome. Like, I don't like country music. I don't really understand. Like,
check it out.
But it's like, what's really cool about the way he does it is, he has the horn section stuff is really like that. Just there's such a cool arrangement of what he's doing in there that it takes it to a different spot for me. That's not just like and it's definitely not pop country stuff. This stuff at all. It's not that. It's
totally. It's
cool shit. Like this guy's. It's cool. And just wait till you hear on this song, the Polywog, "Welcome to Earth." When it goes to the change, it's like two songs that are spliced together, but they work really well together too. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, we were sitting here and listening to the song because you're like, oh yeah, what'd you bring? I played it, and then you're like, wait, is this the
same song?
And I don't feel like it's fair to like, you can't put people in nice little neat boxes. I mean, Megadeth fits pretty firmly into one. You know what you're getting every time. But like this album went number one on the rock chart. It went number one on the folk chart, and it went number one on the country. It was like number 3 on the Billboard 200 when it debuted. So it's like,
wow,
he's working everything in. Like it's not a country album. I know, like I'm sure a lot of your previous stuff that you were jamming on is a little heavier. So anybody that's listening is like, oh, okay, all right, whatever, hillbilly. But like,
no,
give it a chance. Just give it a. It's a lot more rock and roll, bluesy
it's
than
cool.
anything at all, really. I think.
It was cool.
And
Especially
to me, whenever anyone mentions Memphis, it automatically lends it validation. It's like, oh, well, yeah, anything to do with Memphis is cool, music-wise.
Oh,
I don't know why. It just is.
Dude, Memphis is, like, it's outside of, I'd say, East Nashville, which doesn't get any credit at all, as being, like, a musical hotbed. There's so much different stuff going on there. Like, you can go down one block in Memphis, and there's a dude that's trying to be a pop country guy next door to a guy that has long hair and wears, corpse paint every night, next to a dude that's trying to shop his mixtape around. Like, there's so much going on there. It's probably the best musical city in the country right now.
So Jeff, what about you, buddy? What you been jamming on?
Well,
who's Colin have you been jamming?
Last week I visited two fellas in Concord, California, at the Concord Pavilion, and let me tell you, this is another repeat for the show. This is the first artist that we're revisiting in the Song Fucking Jam section. I went to see Hall & Oates, so I've been totally jamming on She's Gone all week. When they did that number, that was just like the one that just I was like, oh yeah, this one's amazing. And it's an earlier one for them. That song is so awesome because I love the mood of the verse, that it's this perfect soft rock, chill, spaced out vibe, with the Fender Rhodes thing. They love that kind of thing. Very just laid back, kind of blue-eyed soul funky thing. Everybody's getting high on Consolation, that whole thing. And I love how it takes that and just, pre-chorus builds it into that giant chorus where it's so impactful and so emotional. I mean, it's that perfect example of when the musical content and the lyrical content combine. They're really telling the same story together. You really feel that feeling of She's Gone, which to me totally rings true in so many personal ways. So there's that aspect of it too, that it's like, oh, I relate to this of just having to deal with the fallout of somebody leaving you, and you're just gonna have to move on and deal with it. But wow, it just such a perfect song for me right now. So that's my jam.
I was hoping to go and check them out, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm so bummed because I don't know how much longer they're going to tour,
It's tough. There's so many great shows going on lately, so it's like you just got to pick and choose,
Yeah.
So good problems, though. Good problems. Definitely seen a lot of good shows in the past few months. All right, I think that does it for this song. There is a lot to unpack in this song. So, you got anything else you want to add for my humps?
No, I've got nothing more to add for my humps at all. It's been a pleasure having Mr. Roach here on the show with us today. Thanks for picking such a wonderful song.
Yeah, dude, it's been a blast. I haven't laughed that hard since I was a little girl, so it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for having me, guys, and what a fucking Grammy, man.
Hashtag Roach loves Fergie.
Ugh.
Hashtag Roach loves Fergie. Hashtag GILF Hunter.
GILF Hunter.
.com. So, for Roach, for JP, and for the Black Eyed Peas, I'm Jeff Callenbach. Don't let the man get you down. Oh man, that shit just got weird at the end.